Okay. Testing the audio. Let's see. Oh, it's live. Working. Oh. Okay, let's go back to I don't know how the audio will sound yet, but hopefully pretty good. We were doing grim stuff. Now, I had to start completely from scratch because I did not like the mercenary. I didn't feel like the mercenary was that enjoyable at the lower levels. Now, I didn't put a lot of time into it, but I'm having a lot of fun with the monk class. The monk class is really, really fun in Path of Exile 2 so far. So I'm gonna just play the monk for a bit. What I'm gonna do, and I think that'll be a far more enjoyable thing. Okay, we are going Grim Tangle. Now I didn't get far when I played the mercenary. I only got to Okram. Now I have to go do the cemetery nonsense. Let's see. Is there a waypoint here in the Grim Tangle? Yeah. Yeah, this is where the girl's like, I shall show you a path. I have no clue what I'm going to do with my skill. Absolutely none. I might as well not even have skill points at this point, because I do not know what's good or not good or any of this. The only thing I know is that this ability right here, this little leap, is overpowered. So I'm just going to spam that for the time being. I do have to say, comparatively to Path of Exile 1, the dodge is such a wonderful mechanic. I think they really moved away from like older ARPGs in their style, but I don't think that's a bad thing, really, because it's a lot of fun to have something that's a little bit more action oriented. I feel like this genre has been kind of stagnant for a while, and Path of Exile 2 really kind of spices it up a little. Now, I didn't play enough of Path of Exile 1 to know whether some of the monk moves are actually other abilities from the first game. But I did start noticing that this glacier ability does so much more damage if you catch it at the end. Like an insane amount of damage. The difference is pretty crazy. Like, I think there was there's like this worm boss thing that I fought yesterday, and hitting it with the glacial spike at the end of this killed it in like 4 hits. But just hitting it with the line did essentially no damage. And then that's just the coolest ability by far. Leap up into the air, kill everything. Get wrecked. We're slowly but surely not getting eradicated by these goo BS. Here we go. Cemetery of the Eternals. Now, right before I went live, I was having all these issues with frame skips and skipping frames and all this nonsense. And luckily, it seems that has all disappeared. I sent for reinforcements.
It's been so long. I must get through the gate. The keys. Where are the
Yeah, this guy had like 2 undead demons like took these keys, which is a terrible problem to have, honestly. Nice. I don't know if it's just because I'm streaming now, I'm getting this like weird frame drop every now and then. I wonder if I'll be able to fix that. Let's see. Let's do ultra performance. Let's call it a day. Just we don't need the graphics. Because I'm running this at 1080p on a 3440 monitor. It's essentially negligible. Ooh, that was... whatever that was, hurt. Yeah, so many enemy abilities hurt in the early game. Once I find a character that I like, which I'm gonna probably try out like 2 or 3 characters on Path of Exile 2. And then I'll probably go through and do like 1 hardcore run. Which will be super fun, I think. But yeah, I know on the first playthrough, not knowing the boss fights is just like asking for hardcore death. So I'm gonna at least get like 2 or 3 characters through the campaign until I find, you know, a fun little build. And then I'll try to run that through hardcore. But so far, the monk, by far and away, so much fun. I think the redesign that they did at the end of Path of Exile 1 for the melee just makes it feel really nice. And when it initially came out, I was so excited, and I still am excited to try out the mercenary more. I feel like there are some really cool mechanics there. But yeah, it just did not feel as enjoyable early game. And you know, I was just not feeling it, so I was like, I'm gonna switch. Oh man. The only weird thing is there's that the interrupt that getting hit causes. That is me particularly unfortunate. And it looks like it only happens when before you take off the ground. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that they could grant skills. Like the items themselves could grant skills now. I'm not sure if that's new. I'd be interested to know if that's a new as of Path of Exile 2 or if that had been added. Because I played a good bit of Path of Exile 1, but it was really early on when I played. So it could be wildly different than what I remember. That guy like throwing blood. What are we doing? Extra chaos damage. Uncut skill gems. Let's go. How do I get up there? God. The leap into the air is so satisfying. Everything just explodes. Jesus. It does like so much damage. I feel like other than absolutely just tanking my outdated GPU, the graphics are so nice in Path of Exile 2. I'd heard a few, people on Reddit and people on the interwebs talking, what is Forgotten Riches? What was that? I need to... Let's see. I need like to pop out this. How do I turn this on? I need to turn on mod. Just going to do that. No bots allowed. He's here. Oh, there's switches. Give me the loot. Look at all the loot. Oh, yeah. I think I'd be 100% okay if they didn't tell you that there were like riches there. And we're just like, figure it out. I'd be okay with that. And again, hand holding is in for gaming right now. Vitality. Wonder why that didn't hit the first guy there. I guess they have a chance to miss like the abilities in general have a chance to miss. That's interesting that AoE abilities have that. Because, like, I landed on him, and then he took no damage. Like this guy right here. I like landed on this guy. Ooh, a quarterstaff. I must maintain a fine balance. Okay. Let's see, what are we dealing with here? Some reorganizing here. Get those boots. Vitality. Man, if I could just keep the right like, look at how much damage that does comparatively. Insane. It's just crazy how much more damage it does if you get that right. Got him. Oop. We're like on a full inventory. Let's go sell. This. Oh, I still don't have Deckard Cane. Or the Deckard Cane equivalent. I unlocked him on the other character. That was like the latest thing I did, which was so nice. Because then you get to unidentify all this for free. Yeah. Let's see. Not better.
Beautiful. I accept.
Better. That actually looks a little bit better. Probably not better.
Oh, I like this one.
Better. What about this? What do I care about here? I think the increased rarity is the way to go. Magic Find is the best build.
Collection. Thank you.
I mean, this just looks way better. 43% increased elemental damage with attacks. 5 to dexterity. Increased light radiance. Yeah, this is just gotta be way better.
I will
Okay.
treasure it.
Skill gems.
Bye.
Now, let's see. Do I need anything else for level 2?
Frozen locusts will explode when attacked by you or your enemies. Placing it in front of attacking enemies will allow you to both retreat and deal damage.
This
Frozen
Frozen Locust.
will explode when attacked.
Frozen Locust seems interesting, but it doesn't seem that good. Maybe I'm missing something there, but it seems so slow.
Equipped, monsters will display these blue indicators when they are low on life. Use Killing Palm to dash to these monsters and cull them for an instant kill. This will grant you a power charge. Other skills like Falling Thunder will spend power charges to greatly enhance their effects. With Killing
Yeah, I think I need this one, right? Killing Palm seems good. I should just have it at some point. Seems like there's no reason not to get that in the short term. Look at all gems. I can get contagion, but this is intelligence based. What is this doing? Debuff chaos damage over time. Get frost bomb. I'm not sure. Frozen locust. That's what we're looking at. Ice nova. Flame wall. None of those feel particularly good for what I'm going. I do want some sort of elemental aspect here, especially when looking at the quarterstaff. It looks like we're gonna get all of these different elemental attacks, so I think I want to like do elemental damage. I don't know, like ice versus lightning here. I don't know which one will be better. Then of course we get flicker strike at the end. Gathering storm seems negligible. So I don't know if I like want any of these early elemental attacks, because I don't think I'm going to get the intelligence for it to matter. They're probably going to require more intelligence as you go up, and I'm just not going to get intelligence. So I don't think it's worthwhile doing. So we're going to get filling palm here. We're going to add this. We're going to put this actually, I like that on that. Yeah, this is what I want. I'm going to change some of this to mouse buttons here in a bit too. Okay. Uncut skill gems. Uncut support gem. What are my supports for this? Killing a shocked enemy with supported skills infuses all of your attacks with lightning damage. So that's interesting. This is always going to be the killing blow, right? That's the whole point of killing palm. But this will activate every time I use it. %35 extra lightning damage. Cull. This cull. Culling strikes kill normal enemies if their life is at 30% or below. Magic enemies are at 20%, rare at 10, unique at 5. Okay. So essentially, every time I use this, I'll get health back. That also seems really good. Yeah, Angelina, this game's pretty cool. I don't know if you've seen like any of the Path of Exile 1 gameplay over the years, but they really kind of just mastered the ARPG genre in a lot of ways. There are a lot of things about it that are really interesting. And the support gem choices are really cool. So this one will just generate an additional charge. I don't think we need the additional charge yet. I feel like life or damage is going to be good. We've been doing a lot of damage, so let's just get this. Get this. Now every time we kill something, we'll get some life back. That's easy choice. Let's look at our level 3 abilities. Glacial Cascade. So I'm using this a lot. So, especially for long range. So that's just going to be a good choice there. Got another one. I don't use Falling Thunder a lot. Let's just go ahead and upgrade the one we just got. I'm gonna test that out and see how that works. Can just get Frozen Locusts. I guess. Try it out.
Frozen locusts will
I don't know that I need to save these gems yet. So we can just add this. We can kind of just try it out. Okay. Let's go back to the Museum. Yeah, you definitely should. You definitely should. I of course grew up playing Diablo 2 and the like. So I love this style of game. But this one is really, really nice. Okay. I might be killing stuff too fast for the killing blow. I wonder if I have to use that. I might be misunderstanding that ability. Okay. Where's my way down? Probably over here? I think it's gonna be in this corner. Most likely. Let's head that way. But yeah, the Path of Exile 2 especially is, now I will say it's a lot slower and more methodical than the current ARPGs. It really feels closer to like Diablo 2 or Diablo 1, where the combat's kind of slower. Okay. Okay, so I have to hit somebody with that, and then I get the chance to actually kill him with it. Fresh blood. You guys are creepy. But yeah, it's a much slower paced combat than like Diablo 4 or Path of Exile 1. Which, I mean, sure, that probably isn't for everybody, but I quite enjoy the slower pace, a little bit more grueling combat style. Oh, I forgot. I'm not actually looking for a way down here. This is an arena, I think, where I just fight the boss of this area. I've been on and off for, I mean, a really long time. I think the first time I streamed was back in over 10 years ago now, honestly. But I am so inconsistent. I know me and a few friends of mine, we do a podcast now called the Tap Haven Podcast on Twitch that we've been doing for a little over a year, and we're all trying to get back into streaming. But yeah, we've all streamed on and off since, 2012-ish, most likely 2013. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. I wonder how long my killing blow lasts here.
Your soul will join my steeple of death. Kill. Spirits are mine.
Oh. Oh, that hurt. Got him. He wasn't that bad.
Let the Ezamites buried here finally know peace.
And then I get a teleport back. Nice. A wand, hammer, and a greater life flask. Greater life flask is probably going to be good. See. Oh, I lost my map. Why is that? Why did I lose my map? Oh. So that... Wait a second. Those guys gave me the thing. Why didn't the other ones? Maybe I just didn't see him. Not paying enough attention to him. I couldn't tell, but it might be that the killing palms stack, which would be really cool. Wah, wah. What was that? Oh, that's what that was. Periodic fire explosions. Very dramatic. Default. What is that? Fully broken armor. The debuff. Oh, okay, this is the guy.
You failed. Find the praetor's wit.
Okay, find the other key now. I'm gonna just assume that it's on the other side over here. Oh, thank you. That's exciting. Yeah, me and my friends love the podcast that we do. We do it every Monday. If you like our content, definitely go follow us. We'll actually do our next episode this Monday at 7. But yeah, if you're into we review whiskey and talk about games. That's the goal. Which is pretty fun. I'm biased, but I think it's fun. Oh, that's so satisfying. Freeze something and then just blow it up. Okay. I think we have the other thing over here. Let's go.
My beloved son, your death shall be avenged, even if it takes 1,000 years.
My dearest daughter.
They need to give their voice actors a raise over there. Holy crap.
Well.
Let's see. Did I miss the entrance over here? Where is this thing? Must be like right here, I guess. Somewhere in here. I'm surprised it wasn't like right next to the checkpoint, honestly. Huh. I wonder why that one. Like usually it just does a little whiffle. I must be getting the points somehow to make that stronger. Yeah, that's cool. Cool, fun. Man, those things went really far. Oh, that's okay. The I gotta figure out where the teleport is. That's pretty dope. swear I'm finding everything except for the other mausoleum. I wonder why that one didn't do it. Not sure if I understand that ability yet. What is my ability? Button. Nope. Let's see. G. This. Okay. Yo, what's up, Ari? How are you doing? Instantly coming in with the band hammers. Love it. Good, man. Good. I'm hoping next time y'all come to Atlanta, we'll be able to hang out. I have no idea. Like they were doing realistic responses, so that might not have been a bot. It might have been a real person. It was. They were probably young. Oops. But they talked about like the YouTube. I don't know. They were back and forthing with me, so I'm. If it's a bot, it's a good bot. But yeah, I'm doing good. We're dealing with the snow. It is Snowpocalypse 2. It has been crazy. I think it was like 6-7 inches, which is insane. Exactly. That's exactly how I felt about it. I was like, Path of Exile 2, because I've been wanting to play it for a while and I haven't gotten a lot of time. And then I was playing the Mercenary and I was like, I'm not feeling the Mercenary. So I was like, I'm gonna start a Monk. And the Monk has been unbelievably cool. Like very satisfying to play. Lightning damage sounds cool. But yeah, is it getting cold where you're at? Oh, they just never stuck. Freezing. Try. Yeah. Sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably super biased. Like I played the original Diablo and Diablo 2. I used to go to my mom's work and they had a computer lab, and so I'd sit there for like 8 hours and they only had a few games installed. It was like EverQuest, Diablo 2, and Duke Nukem. And being the kid, I was like, I'm going to start with Duke Nukem. Obviously. Played through 100% of Duke Nukem. And you can only play that game so much. And then finally it was Diablo 2 and EverQuest for as long as I can remember. Oh yeah. Yeah, once World of Warcraft came out, I switched over too. But yeah, from like 2001, 2002, when I was like 8, all I did was like Diablo 2 and EverQuest. But yeah, 2004, once World of Warcraft came out, that was like it. Just the original Warcraft? Oh, like Warcraft 3? Most people played Warcraft 3 but I mean the initial Warcraft was like elves and or humans and orcs, I think, was the original. And then of course you had Warcraft 2, and then Warcraft 3 and the Frozen Throne and all of that, which was like yeah, cuz I know. Oh, nice. Yeah, funnily enough, I played Warcraft 3. I like played through the campaign. But what really got me was Dota. Like the Defense of the Ancients add-on.
Be a testament for all time.
Yeah, StarCraft was amazing. Unfortunately, I never really played the original StarCraft. Like I played it a little. But I didn't get into it a lot. I played Brood War after I played StarCraft 2, funnily enough. But I got heavy into StarCraft 2 when it came out. Watched all the Pro Tour. I got into Day 9. I still watch Day 9 all these years later. But yeah. That was the golden age of gaming in some ways. Yeah, Warcraft, Orcs and Humans. That was the original, man. They just remade it. They like remastered it. And so you can play it now on Battle.net. And it's still pretty fun. It's dated, but it can be a fun time. And then of course they actually redid the Warcraft 3. Yeah, nostalgia is real on those titles. And then they updated the Warcraft 3 remastered, because for a while it was terrible. But luckily it's playable now, in my opinion, and it is fun to play. There's like a necromancer somewhere. This guy.
I must maintain a fine balance.
Full inventory. Dude. Okay, look. So, we're planning a trip to Japan. So the last 6 months, I have pretty much only been doing Japanese lessons so that I can get by when we go. We have all of the secret books that I got over those 6 months that I've been trying to fit in. Finally, I'm like, oh my gosh, I just need to read some of them. So I'm reading The Sunlit Man. And The Sunlit Man is unbelievable. So I haven't, but it means I haven't gotten to Wind and Truth. Wind and Truth, I know some details about Wind and Truth from The Sunlit Man, which I think he wrote intentionally, because everywhere online it says, hey, read The Sunlit Truth first, then read read The Sunlit Man first, and then read Wind and Truth. And I'm like, yeah, the Secret Novels Kickstarter. Yeah. The Secret Novels Kickstarter is like pretty good. All those in boxes, yeah. They say to read The Sunlit Man first, But I will tell you, you read like 2 chapters in the Sunlit Man and you're like, holy shit. I don't know how we got here. But Wind and Truth, like just the knowledge of the first few chapters of the Sunlit Man instantly give you the scope for Wind and Truth, and it's insane. I cannot wait. Yeah, Angelina, I like every type of game. I am a non-discriminatory game player. I will play any game that's good. Any game that's good, I'm in.
Sorry, I like to hold on to bits and pieces.
But yeah,
Any that catch your eye?
I am so excited for Wind and Truth. It's going to be insane. But yeah, I haven't started it yet, so I don't know. I don't know where we're going.
Sorry, I was pleased. Take your time.
Yeah, so the itinerary's kind of up in the air. There are a bunch of things that I want to do. Obviously, I've been into the judo thing now. My judo instructor actually knows the guy who does the Japan national team. He like houses them when they come to America. And so we're going to be in Tokyo for some amount of time. During that time, I want to do things like the Kodokan and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't mind sharing. It's a ways off. Somebody tries to stalk me on a future trip. Good luck. You know? Yeah,
It's beautiful.
but yeah, we're gonna be there for probably like a month ish, because you know, get my lot of time off this year. But yeah, we're gonna be there for quite a while. Yeah, got a sabbatical. I've hit the 2nd milestone. Thank you. But yeah, so it's like a month long. I don't even know what we're gonna do. I think B's gonna join, and we're gonna like rent. We're just gonna lease a house. We're just gonna live in Japan for like a month, and I'm just gonna go. I want to go to some of the distilleries, you know, for the podcast. I would love if like I could get, but yeah, I'm essentially gonna send out the feelers to anybody who wants to visit Japan. I'll be there for a month if you want to come during. I'm like, hey, let's go explore something for a few days. Yeah, no, it's gonna be super fun. Super fun. We luckily I have finally had a long plane ride, and so I kind of know what to expect. But once again, the plane ride will be the worst part of it. Yeah, I'm not the biggest flyer for sure. Oh my gosh, yeah, I couldn't imagine. My stepdad has like a little bit of claustrophobia, and he's like, it's the worst. It's like whenever I'm on long flights, I just feel like a sardine. So I couldn't even imagine. Oh yeah. I don't know how she does it. I'm not a big flyer. I think we had our flight to India last year. And it was like a 10-hour, 20-hour flight, you know, type of deal. And I like couldn't sleep for all of it. Everybody was like, "Oh, you'll be able to sleep on the plane." I slept maybe an hour or two out of the whole both flights. And it was just miserable. I was so exhausted when I got off the flights. Luckily, I didn't, because of that, I didn't get any jet lag almost. So I lucked out on the jet lag. But the exhaustion, peak exhaustion. I was so tired. But I feel like I'll take a 2-hour flight and I'll be exhausted as all get out. It's miserable. For me, I love driving. Really? You're lucky. You're lucky. I wish. I've tried so hard. We had one flight. We were coming back from Salt Lake City. And it's like a 5.5-hour flight. And that morning, we hiked. We woke up at like 6 a.m. because we were out hiking in the wilderness. We woke up at like 6 a.m. We had an 8-mile hike into a 5.5-hour drive, into a 3-hour wait, into a flight at 12:45 a.m. We did not take off until like 1:30. We landed in Atlanta at like 6 a.m. And Atlanta's already crazy when you get there, but I had a few drinks. I like tried all. I was so exhausted. I was up all day. I drove the whole 5 hours. I could not sleep on that flight. I got off the plane at like 5:30 a.m. It was rough. It was rough. I was so exhausted. I left my wallet in Salt Lake. I was like, what is this?
What is this? Graves, Isabel, Torco, Callum, the family of Count
Yeah.
Buckland of my family.
I think the only thing that got me for the India flights was they were so long that like right towards the end, the level of exhaustion was so high that my body kind of just gave up for like a few minutes here and there. Oh, no. Why are they? Oh, he's down, staggered. Got him.
Rejoin your family, tortured soul.
Tortured soul.
No room for that.
Move anything around? I think so. Maybe not. So close. So close. This leads. Perfect. I was hoping there would be a waypoint right there. Oof. Yeah. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Well, good. I'm glad you stopped by, man. Have fun. Don't you know, gotta have fun when you're debugging. Godspeed. Will do. This is the girl who will take this ring off of my hands. Now, never have to worry about identity scrolls again. We can just remove them from the game. They're unnecessary.
I was hunted.
Look out.
He stole something that is beyond dangerous. It will cause sickness, then
And madness.
It can still be contained. We must put the seed back.
This
There's nothing in the dreamer's teachings
that
about
source of
a being
Ogham's
like
affliction?
this.
Yes. Please, find it. I am still too weak. This will only grow worse.
This will only grow worse.
So if we are to heal this land, we must
Hmm.
find the seed. Beyond our clan graves is the hunting grounds. Cut through those to reach the village. Please, go as quickly as you can and see what you can find. I fear it.
Now we're going to another city.
I don't know how to ask this of you, but I was forced to leave behind something.
Oh, we gotta get our loot.
to me when I fled.
We can do that. I can get the loot.
It's in my
What do I
family.
get? Book of Specialization.
If you happen to
What are weapon set passive skill points?
world to me if you could look for it.
Okay.
How can I help?
Identify. Oh, he also refunds passive.
Hello. I like to hold on to bits and pieces.
Don't need a
Just
quiver.
treasure it.
That. This minions. I don't need. I will have no minions. I don't know what I just sold there. What is better? I really like the life regeneration actually.
I hope it helps.
Oh, this has 2.6 though. Armor and evasion. Interesting. I don't know which one's better here. Accuracy rating? This one. I'm losing 1.5 life regen. And I'm evasion and energy shield for armor. Then I'm gaining accuracy rating. I don't know how to judge the accuracy rating here. Also a terrible roll. I got the worst roll on the accuracy rating. What is this? Origin of the damage to the target. No penalty. Targets within 2 meters. And up to 90%. I honestly have no idea. So we're just gonna keep the life regen.
Another for my collection. Thank you.
Don't know how to judge that.
Bye.
Other quests?
This hooded one is here on you.
This hooded one.
Till next time.
Next time.
Take a look.
It's in a book. Okay. I think we'll just head to the next city. Okay. A ton of damage. Just coming at me one at a time. Ah, the interrupt. So I think it like doesn't show. Oh, there's that dude. Yeah, it like shows up so quickly. I almost wonder if that should be just my main attack. How much mana does it take? Also some chaos thing happening. What is giving us chaos energy? Is that me? Or these little... I think it's these guys. I didn't even see these. They're like tiny and just throwing off chaos. What is this? Oh, those are the power charges. Yeah, okay. That ability is pretty slow, but it gives me charges. That is like... I wonder if I'm going to get a ton of different abilities that all give those charges. It's nice to have them. They only last 20 seconds. So I guess using it like that is really worthwhile. And I don't know everything that I get from charges other than the Falling Thunder. Falling Thunder is like infinitely better with charges than... That's the Great Hunt.
Another corrupted abomination. Your fate is sealed.
Come on.
Get back here.
Get back here. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm not stuck in here with him. Stagger. What the heck? He just picked up the whole bell. Doing like no damage while he's in this in-between state here. Oh, that hurt. I thought he had me. I was real worried that that was going to be a one-shot bell. Can't wait till I get a movement speed ability. It does a ton of damage when you have that built up. Jeez. Yeah, that's crazy. 100% group viability for that. So you just like build up those charges and then unleash absolute chaos. Waypoint. So far, it seems like they have kind of changed their, similar to how they did it in the first game. They have these areas and they always have like a named orange mob in that area. But it definitely feels like those orange mobs are far more impactful in this game. Okay, that hurts. Yeah, getting surrounded absolutely sucks. Okay. That was really close for comfort. I keep missing. Um. So essentially, I want to try to get as many of those as possible. Hit them. Because then I can essentially one-shot a group. Oh my gosh. Really hard to stop mid-combo and get it though. I'm just gonna put it out there, you know, these farmlands have seen better days. Yeah, they need some maintenance. Turning. When they were doing their release of like the information of Path of Exile 2, I remember one of their goals being that they wanted to get rid of the one button style of most of these games. It's like Diablo 1, Diablo 2. They all kind of had this way of playing where you'd have a build all based around one ability. And then essentially you would hold down that button and just go to town with what do you mean we have no room for that? We're gonna have to carry that.
Perhaps this will assuage the girl's despair.
But all these games had this ideology of like, okay, you build a build. That build is around one idea. So like Hammerdins back in Diablo 2, right? You'd have the floating hammer of death. And everything you did would be built around that. And then you press that one button, essentially. Now, some of the other ARPGs try to expand that a little, but oftentimes it was always most efficient to press that ability and not press other abilities. And one of their goals for Path of Exile 2 was to kind of combat that. And they make it so that these ARPGs now require some amount of explicit ability pressing that is very like tailored to the situation. And I don't know if it will always be this case because you really don't see this issue until later in the game oftentimes. So like I might just be biased from the early game. But at least as far as the early game is concerned, it feels really nice to have the monk and have these different abilities. And you almost have this energy generation and then energy expenditure type of deal going. It's really nice. And obviously there are some... I'm not saying every build was a one-button build in like Path of Exile 1 or anything like that. Just that was the general theme. So it is nice to like try even the mercenary, even though I didn't find the mercenary as enjoyable for this part of the game. It was still very varied in what I had to do comparatively to other ones. Okay. I can like dodge there, and then if I don't move, it seems like I can get that attack off before they get my attack off. Or sorry, before they get it. Not letting me teleport out. Can I teleport through? Eat through them. Okay, let's look at this for a second. So I have this idea of like elemental damage, especially because of how much we're doing. So I definitely want elemental damage things. This actually gives me like mana regeneration into cold damage. I don't know which is better, but I'll just keep going the shock route for now. So, I mean, this is obvious. Like, increase spell damage while wielding a melee weapon. Spell blade, spell haste. I don't know if the cast speed counts for these. Okay. See, this uses attack speed. Attack speed. This one might be based off of cast time. No, it says like plus 1 second. Skill use speed stats. Spells are not attacks. Okay, so this is still an attack. I bet I can just use that. Attack. Okay. Wait, why would I care about spell cast speed here? Like, I don't think this will do anything. These are also spells, so I don't need that. I don't know if that's for me. Why is it so close to this tree? Am I near like the is this the wizard tree? I bet. Okay, I see. The wizard can go, or the witch. One of them can go this way and get to Spellblade. Killer Instinct is nice. Enfold is nice. Gain accuracy rating equal to your intelligence. Huh. In stuff while you have energy shield. I imagine I'll do energy shield stuff. %5 chance that if you would gain power charges, you gain up to your maximum. +1 to power charge. That's interesting. It's giving me mana. I don't have any mana problem. Like, none of this is looking particularly nice, except for like these accuracy ratings. And getting over here somehow. This, oh. So we have all of these shock abilities. That's pretty cool. If we shock an enemy, increase our mana regen, and we increase the magnitude of the shock. That seems pretty good. Consume a shock on an enemy. Reapply it. Seems fine. Shock up here. I don't know if I'm gonna get all the way over there for a long time. Mostly just curious whether I should go get this or whether I should just critical hit chances. I also don't know whether like it feels weird that all of this stuff is like intelligence based. It makes me feel like I should be going somewhat for intelligence, but Like, it almost feels like I should just be doing intelligence and getting a bunch of mana, and then spending the crap out of that mana, and then getting energy shield. That's what the ability, like the spot in the tree, tells me. Is that reasonable? Dexterity and intelligence, attack and cast speed. This critical hit stuff, skill speed and mana regen. Most of my stuff are attack. Not that I need the critical hit right now. Accuracy rating, like, look at this. Accuracy rating equal to your intelligence. Mana regen. Spell damage. Are can I like see the possible spells? I see that. Is there a button for it? Atlas skill tree? What is this? Atlas skill tree. That must be for maps. Skill panel. Might just have to have it. Do I have a skill gem? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get spells. Charge staff. All power charges. Interesting. Okay. End of Chayula. Interesting. Mantra of destruction. I don't see a lot of spells here. Okay. But we get so many things based on our intelligence. So we'll get some. It'll give us more power charges, and it'll get us up towards this. I think both of these will be good. The power charge stuff will also be. I could have moved like 20 feet and been in a city for all of this. Okay, what level are we?
What is this madness?
What is this, man?
Too late. Assault!
charge build up and release cycle is so cool. Like that's really cool right there. That's just a cool. Did I increase that ability? What I meant to do. Like that ability. Is that a support gem? So I guess I could still kill a guy with that. It's just not a it counts. It just won't show me the orbs if they don't have enough health. Oh my gosh, fire. Thing hurt. So cool. Ounce decree.
Decree of the Count of Ogum. Your whispering and conspiring has not gone unnoticed. I see your disloyalty. I hear your mockery. However, your plots against me all lay dead in their tracks. Every villager must report to the manor immediately for questioning. I alone will crush this revolt. Anyone who resists will not only be considered a criminal, but an avowed traitor.
So the Count stole that item or the seed or whatever it's called. And now he's going batshit crazy is what it sounds like. Courtyard of Death. Gosh.
Path of peace is littered with death. Just the smell of fight.
Path of Exile always had just such a good like theming for those little scenes. I can just keep him right there. I'll deal a crap ton of damage. I didn't see it. I didn't know that was going to drop out of nowhere and kill me. Okay. Note to self. So for those just joining, right? The goal of this is one, not to die. Two, at some point we want to do a hardcore run, right? That's the whole goal. So I have yet to die on this character. This guy, we're gonna create a notepad. We're gonna create a note here. We're gonna call it the Path of Exile 2 HC run notes. And with that, Exile. What's up, Yumi? How are you doing today? Hardcore run. Okay. We're gonna make a note. It was treating me wonderfully until like 2 seconds ago. So I'm just gonna make a note. The executioner in Act 1 has a falling axe ability. That will one-shot. Yes. So the goal of this is, if I do die at some point, we'll make a note of it, because especially for one shots like this, because when I do the hardcore run in the near future, I want to make sure I have a list of all of the things that will instantly kill me, and that axe is one of them. Okay. So let's see if we can kill this guy in round 2 here. Get front row seats to the execution here. Okay, so he like went down on his knees and like put his axe down. Oh, okay. This is it. That thing. How do I tell where that's gonna land? He has a super delay on that thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. The guillotine. Okay, it like does little waves on the ground. Okay, I was able to see it that time. I'm about to get the stun off. Don't want the stun. There's the guillotine. Stun goes off. Hit that on him. Perfect. Nice. Got him. Killing fist comes in clutch at the end. I don't have room for any of this. How's my inventory looking? I gotta go back. Okay, who's shooting like fireballs? Oh, how are there so many guys? What the heck? They spawning here? Gosh, okay. Get this girl off of this thing. Who are you, Latus?
He killed Eamon. Just killed him. I don't know what to do. Clearfell is safe. We have to get out of here. We can talk there.
Another main character. Cool, cool, cool. Talk to her in Clearfell. The Manor Ramparts. So like I was saying, we have this this crazy count stole a seed and is now going crazy and just executing people in the courtyard, is what it seems like. Hey, Yumi. So I don't stream every day typically. This is actually my first stream back on this channel, at least after quite a while. The main thing that we do is me and two of my good friends. We do a podcast about whiskey, which you can find over on the Tap Haven podcast. It's all linked in the profile and all that kind of stuff. But we stream there every Monday at 7 p.m. So if you want to catch me regular, that's the place to do it. This is kind of, I'll stream games every now and then when I play them, those types of things. So, but yeah, I'll probably be doing more streaming on this channel from here on. But yeah, I've been streaming on and off since like 2011, 2012, right around there. Never to like large audiences or anything like that, but yeah. The main stuff that we do is all over on the Tap Haven podcast, YouTube channel, and the Twitch, all over there. That you'll see a lot more stuff over there. We've got like 40 or 50 episodes of content over there. If you're looking for stuff, that's super fun. Yeah, I don't have a Discord or anything like that set up, but we're gonna have a Tap Haven Discord in the near future. We're getting that set up and kind of getting adminning and all that. But yeah, I currently don't have a Discord, unfortunately. But in the near future, come back, watch again. I might have one set up soon. The Tap Haven one will definitely be set up soon, but just not yet. Let's talk to the shadowy guy and get some of this stuff sold. Where's my hooded one?
The village has been destroyed. The madness has already reached a boiling point in the minds of the Count's men. You must infiltrate the manor and put a stop to this by any means necessary. The fate that befell Autumn Village is only a single raindrop in the storm that is coming.
So this seed, what is this thing?
Countless horrors of mishandled corruption cannot be conveyed simply through words. I only hope that you can find and contain the seed before it is too late.
This game is very like Diablo 4-esque, you know, a typical ARPG. The first one was really good. This one kind of slows down combat, but it's a lot of fun so far.
The Count accosted me and stole a very dangerous object. A seed that I have kept hidden from humanity. Somehow he knew that I possessed it. He cannot possibly know how dangerous it is.
Now I'm really curious about who this hooded one is. He is obviously some sort of like demigod, otherworldly being.
Those who are still sane may be convinced to aid in containing the seed. All children have imaginary friends. Most grow out of that phase. A rare few refuse to let go, creating real from unreal through sheer stubbornness. Gods born of man certainly exist, but did the gigantic red tiger named Farul actually run the plains of the primordial world? There is no way to know.
Battle.
Will
Interesting.
the world end if she and her savage ilk return? The answer, I imagine, is up to those who would stand and fight on that day. Be glad that today is not that day.
Today is not that day. Okay. So this guy's like some primordial being. He had like a seed. He screwed up majorly. Lost the seed. Now the Count has it. Now the Count's killing people.
My name is...
All madness has happened.
I appreciate the rescue, but... Amen. Everything I know, it's all gone.
This girl's aiming. That's all she cares about.
It isn't worth much. But take this. Perhaps it will aid you against that monster.
That monster. Ooh, a level 5 skill gem. It's nice. Okay. I forgot to identify items. Okay. Over to Una.
These are just some odds and ends of mine.
Look at me, passive stuff. Don't need that. Is this better?
I like this one.
Better? No, maybe? Fully. I think the 1 to 5 lightning damage is like
Thank you.
where it's at. I have a bigger. Oh yeah, I don't need that. 27 armor. That's a lot of armor. No fire resistance and no energy shield though. I think I have a good bit of abilities that go off of energy shield, where
For my
this one doesn't
collection.
matter.
Thank you.
Okay. Now I can use this. What does that give me? Weapon set, passive skill point. I'm not sure if I understand what that, like what's different about these, but it's going here. The weapon set. It's this thing. What does this mean? And I have like very interesting. I don't know what these do. No idea. But what we're going to do is get all of those.
There is only one thing for certain.
Count
Count Gianor must die. He ordered the guard to
100% wasn't going to pronounce that correctly.
and when we resisted, they burned it to the ground. Enter the manor. Take our vengeance.
Yeah, so we're going to go take down this count.
Take revenge.
These stun threshold. Feel like that's going to be pretty good. We can just keep doing. I honestly don't know. We'll just keep doing intelligence because why not? I don't know. Okay. Do we have anything else here that we need to worry about? I guess we can like put some of this stuff in
Must
this.
restrain myself.
Oh, I don't need that thing.
Yes. I like to hold
Sell
the power
that.
like this one. It seems shadows want us
Get
both.
our level 3. What else can we get to level 3 here? What is this? Also do fire projectiles for short duration. Heavily stunned. What's that? Is heavily stunned. Interesting. So we have staggering palm. We also have this Tempest Bell thing. This thing looked really cool, but I don't know.
With your staff. Once placed, you can hit the bell with other skills to make it ring, dealing damage around it. You can also apply freeze, shock, or ignite to the bell. Staggering Tempest Bell.
I kind of like the idea of having this bell. It seems cool. I don't know how it'll be yet. Why is it 0? This is 0. You. Requires 4 combo to use. Lose combo if you generate no combo for 8 seconds. Limit 1 bell. Interesting. Okay, I want to look at Killing Palm. Because there's this thing. Which I think will be pretty useful. Now I have more lightning damage. The whole goal. We're going to call this build the CPR defibrillator build. Where we just punch people in the chest with electricity. That sounds wonderful. Anything else? Oh, a level 5. These all require a level 14. I am not level 14. So we're just gonna wait on that. The mana ramparts. Okay.
By decree of the Count of Ogham, all men must work a third shift and continue excavating until further notice. Any man
Oh, wow.
caught resting will meet the executioner's axe.
This guy's just implementing normal capitalism is what it sounds like. And yeah, people don't like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, let's go back to our notes. Let's just put down. Let's just make a note here. Everything in the manor hurts. Cool. That was an easy fix. Just don't get it. Yeah, I feel like everything right there just hit really hard. Where'd that guy go? Okay, those guys explode on death. Then they leave goop on the ground. That goop hurt? Can't tell. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think the blood goop is definitely hurting me. Like 90% sure. Because my health just evaporated right there. Oh. Yeah, does this goop? Yeah, look at that. Okay. The goop hurts. The goop sucks. Massively. The goop is the worst thing. We do not stand in the goop. And those witches, the thaumaturgists, also really hurt. Okay. Oh, I can see the little things spinning around me. I didn't notice that before. So the thaumaturgists and the goop and the big name dudes. Kill them. Nice and easy. Okay, you guys look Nice. That was a satisfying little exchange. Okay, it looks like there's only one direction I can. By the way, if you're currently watching and you haven't heard of the Tap Haven podcast, the new episode for our New Year's live show actually just released. And so definitely go and watch it. It's a lot of fun. It can be found on the YouTube Tap Haven podcast or Twitch. Actually, the Twitch live stream for the New Year's might be down, unfortunately, but it's on the YouTube. It is linked in my profile below if anybody's interested. It is where me and two good friends of mine talk about whiskey and games. So if you like listening to anybody talk about games, it's a great place to be. Oh, the Killing Blow has this like really nice sound design to it. Okay, can we not die to this? That'd be great. Oh. Okay. Is it just the arrow guy that's hitting me so freaking hard? Jesus. Well, those guys have like a shield. I feel like the problem I'm running into now for this bell, the Tempest Bell, is that the combo is different from the power charges. And I don't know if there's a good UI indication for like the combo just disappeared. I don't have a good intuition or interface for determining how many combo points I have other than looking down there. And it's like this small number in the top left of this thing. And I don't see anywhere else where it is said. So I don't know a good way to track that yet. Man, that blood. The goop. The blood goop. It's debilitating. It's so terrible. It hurts. So bad. Okay, there's a lot of it. Okay. These blood goop guys. Oh, the animation canceled me. Okay. I did this. Upgrade? Let's find out. Armor 34 evasion. Looks like it's going to be an upgrade. Accuracy rating, that could be nice. Maximum mana. Intelligence. I'm going for intelligence. Don't know why I'm going for intelligence, but so far, I'm going for intelligence. Lightning resistance, kind of useless. I'm losing rarity and life gen. Extra armor and evasion is probably worth it. Now my character looks like the girl from Game of Thrones, from the Order of the whatever they're called, that never get explained in the show and only show up once. Okay. The courtesans and their blood goop of madness absolutely suck. Getting animation canceled feels bad. Oh, get out of the goop. Get out of the goop. Just gotta stay at that sweet range where I deal insane damage with the ice shards. What? Oh, I must have like lost them. Like right there. Oh my gosh, we have the first legendary. The first one of the drop. I am standing in the goop. That was such a terrible place to stand for that. But yes, first legendary. On Path of Exile too. Let's go. Okay, let's see. How good is it? Be good. Giant's Blood. Unscalable value. You can wield two-handed axes, maces, and swords in one hand. Game, just gonna be candid. It doesn't seem like that has anything to do with the quarterstaff. And it just feels like we should be giving a monk quarterstaff. I'm putting it out there. Does that help me at all? I don't think so. All of my abilities are quarterstaff related, so I'm never going to use Giant's Blood. We have armor. That's nice. A lot of armor. And then we get 3 to 6 physical damage to attacks. So, but I'm losing 1 to 5 lightning damage, which I have extra abilities for. And mana. Oh no, that's weird. This is a cool legendary that I'll put in the bank probably. But I don't know that this character is going to use these. I'm just unsure. Wait a second. 16 to 26. A crazy amount of damage. I guess it's still going to be close. I think the extra elemental damage applies to some of my abilities too.
By decree of the Count of Ogum, effective immediately, all crimes are now punishable by hanging until death. Hanged criminals will have their bodies thrown into the pit.
I mean, this seems to just be turning into a modern day Sparta. Doesn't seem that bad, honestly. Maybe Count is the good guy here. Okay, we got a ton of guys. Okay. That was not me, by the way, if you saw that. That was like a weird game glitch type of deal. like pushed me into the wall and had all kinds of. Okay, blood goopy guys. Stay out of the gloop. Oop, be gone. I will say, all this intelligence, though, I have, like, no mana problems yet. I can just spam whatever ability I want. Get me out of the goop. The killing palm sound effect is very nice. It's like got this deep bass to it as it kills something. Very cool. I don't think I have a greater mana flask yet. The killing palm teleport is also really nice. Really just like go all the way around here. Okay, please move. Thought I was dead there. Got him. Okay. Dude. Like, it's okay. You don't have to spit fire so much. We just need to chill. Okay. Got him. What was that? Oh, an antler focus. It's an offhand deal. Ah. Oh, what is that? I don't know what that was. A little, like, lightning thing? That was cool. I think we're here. The manor. We're in Ogre Manor. Our waypoint and our checkpoint. Okay, y'all. I think with that, I'm gonna call it a day for the streaming. I hope everybody who tuned in had fun. Definitely go watch the new Tap Haven live show from New Year's. It was a ton of fun if you weren't able to catch it live. And I'll probably be streaming this channel a little bit more this year than last year. Definitely get some. I definitely want to do the Path of Exile hardcore run, so that'll probably be coming in the future. I'll probably just post all the streams back up to the YouTube and Twitch and all of that, so that they can be watched. So part 1 of Path of Exile, done here with the monk. But yeah, y'all have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.